What's going on? I have no AC on the second floor. Just got to get up this little friggin' ladder and we'll get to work. Alright, up on the roof, these are my two units. First floor is the condenser only. Second floor is the rooftop. I'm a little out of breath, I don't know why, from climbing the ladder. Maybe the 2 hours of sleep last night possibly could be doing it. I don't know. One fan off, one fan on. This is not the unit I'm working on, but it looks like that's straining to come on. This is the one not cooling, keeping up, but I think the problem is this. First floor may not be cooling that good. I'm causing a headache, but I mean, it is running. We are sweaty, so before I look too much, I'm gonna open at least this panel here, so I could see inside, to see if maybe this is what's causing the problem. So, but that fan does not look like it's running correctly, so I know usually the camera makes it look slow. This really is slow. So hard to tell if the ice cube's pulled. There's my capacitors for it, so I gotta see. Contactor looks pretty beat up there. Yeah, well, all right. Power to my fans, the black wires. See if I have power going there. Other wires are my capacitors. I could have a bad cap, but I'm just gonna make sure that this unit's not what's causing my problem. So, all right, let's place this over here. Black to ground, 112. This one over here, 112. Okay, because the red is coming up, going down, so the red is going into there. White is going into that bundle. That's just 111. All right. 5. That's my coil though. This one and this one. 22. That's power. 6. That's back into that. Okay. 107. Okay. Well, the brown wires are just coming off the contactor. Just check the cap super fast. Well, that didn't sound too good, but whatever. I know I'm supposed to be looking at the other unit, but it's cooling the other unit, just not that good. So this could be what's giving the problem. Okay, good, no power. Dum 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 dum. Is that one slightly swollen? Hard to tell. It's even gonna be hard to read anything on this. It's all friggin' corroded. Let's make a spot where I can get good contact. My meter. First one. That helps if I'm in the right spot. 14.2. Now let me get a screwdriver. Be easier to scratch this. Maybe not. Maybe if it was a little smaller. $13 too. Still getting 13 there. Okay. This cap looks good. Quickly give it a little scratch down. Okay. Let's put the purples back. Put this purple back. So condenser fan, I had power to both. I mean, this thermistor could be breaking the condenser fan at times, but this wire is so thin, it looks like it's coming up for the 24. So that would do that, but it wouldn't. Okay, it's making a decent connection. So we got, I'm probably just wasting my time, power in. Probably normally, I would think that would be normally open, but normally closed. And then this is normally opened, I'm guessing. This contact is open from this wire until it closes. No, that is normally open. Okay. Normally closed, I mean. This is normally open because that's on the lower part. So it's got to pull in, but let's just see real fast what happens with 2. I don't know which one is that fan motor yet, but let's see. But we also had this stop and turn off. So while I'm giving this time to come back on, let me check this. Okay, I got one compressor. I don't know why it's not on. I'm gonna have to check the history and find out why that compressor is unplugged. It could be grounded, could be anything, but that's why it's not keeping up, if that's the case. I mean, the contactors are still wired. Waiting for this. Let's just pull this off. Ayabagadooski. Let's check out the continuity of it, the resistance. Nah, so it hasn't been running for a while. Let's see, we got one, 2, 7, 7, 6, 5, 6, 6. I'm gonna have to check just through my history real fast just to find out why. this is not connected. It just doesn't make sense. But if it was intentionally disconnected before I plug it back in, because these just don't fall off. And this has power. Yeah, it's got power, so I gotta find out why. I'm gonna look it up and see the history. I got oil. A little bit of oil's over here. That's the one running. This one's off. Oh, I got a little oil on that braze fitting. Could be somebody disconnecting their hose though. From here or something. So, I'll be back. So I heard the system was frozen yesterday. Just turned it off and all of a sudden a lot more water started to leak out. So, I'm gonna check the refrigerant, but I'm curious what this coil looks like. That's why the compressor's unplugged. It was unplugged yesterday because it was found frozen. Air filters. Okay. So, I'm gonna look for a leak. I mean, I'm gonna have to start running the fan and dry this thing out, because right now everything's all wet. Makes it harder to look for the shiny spot. Also, water makes it harder to pick up a leak with your leak detector, because sometimes it gets in the way and blocks. Sometimes these rub. And it's the lower part, so that I'm actually looking, not the upper part. So I actually don't really gotta cool it off that much. But let's see if I have gas in it at least, because I have seen oil here, so could the oil be coming from? I need to do this without the gloves, but I'm feeling for oil, fingering around. Not really. Yeah, now I'm feeling it. Even more. So, let me hop on one gauge and just see if I have any coolant in here. That's where I'll start with this. Do-do-do-doom, doom, doom. Gotta go down. Okay. Now I'm wondering, I should probably spray around that, but my luck, I spray around that stuff and it's got nothing in the system. So let's just make sure I have pressure. So I mean, I have 128 psi standing pressure. Obviously it's low. So if I brought my sniffer around, let's see. Nothing going that way. I mean, this is almost a dead giveaway here. But this is also where somebody's connecting and disconnecting their hoses. But also somebody could have put too much pressure. A spot like that, I feel like spraying is better because it is already coated in oil. So let's spray it, hit it with some bubbles, and see. Should also look underneath those caps. I know that's the other circuit, but you never know. Could that be? I'm just gonna hit it anyway with the bubbles. Give that a little time. That's definitely not it. I'm thinking more that this oily stuff here is just taking on and off gauges. I'm gonna have to look on the other side of that. At that point, I'll most likely be using bubbles. But that's where I gotta go next, is open that up. Let's take this corner off and this. I won't get this off unless I take that off, so. Wow, somebody, no, I'm in one. Okay, I was gonna be like, why is it so tough to pop these off? This thing is a little beast. There we go. Doesn't have to fight. And yeah, sometimes fitting over the rust with the bit could be a pain, but these are the toughest bits, these Malco bits. You know, the people like the flip drives ones or whatever, but I'll stay with these. These last so much longer. And no loss of sockets. I'll get it in a minute. It's interesting how much water's coming down now with the system off. Do I have a screw still in it that I'm not? Just the top. Top's in the way, but bring it out. Oh, I was wrong. No, this is sitting over that. Now let me loosen this too. Give me more play. Burnt out and tired, what could I say? And I spent all day commissioning units, and now I'm here doing this. Okay, so this is, can I push it up yet? To me, it feels like it's still screwed. Okay. I even take this one out at the same time. Boom. Okay, let's place this over here gently, not to screw the roof up. Okay, take how much of this is gonna come apart. Take the trap off. Look at that. Trap was plugged too. Look at that nice snot. Let's let that flush it out. There we go. And that's why there's so much water coming out of the unit. So. Put this back. Okay, well, all the screws are out of that lower thing. You let go. Anything looks shiny in here. Possibly the bottom. And this is supposed to stay. And the plate that I'm trying to get off is supposed to come off. Yet it doesn't want to, so let me get a wrench and pop it off. See if I'm gonna pay for taking the 10-inch off, and I'm running with this one. Nope, moving. But it's plastic. Wonder what kind of sealant was used. There we go. Yep. There we go. I was happy I didn't hear the drain pan break. Okay. All right. Before dumping in, the 120 is not too far off, but let's see. Grab the sniffer. I gotta get new batteries for my sniffer, buy a new sniffer. Really considering getting an infrared, not an infrared, ultrasonic. I need that stuff bubbling. I really should check under the cap. It looks like that has a little bubble under the cap. What about the filter dryer? Not really seeing anything, so let's look around in here. I know the upper is the part that's been running, and on the lower it's a little shiny. Is it moisture or is it oil? Okay. Let's bring that down. Let's see. Yeah, right. Clear. It's on this, that's even better. I'm definitely sniffing something over here. Got a whiff of something right there. Got another whiff. Another one. Okay, clear. Clear. there we go. I mean, we're picking it up right there. Somewhere in this area. If I leave it there, it's just gonna go off soon. Maybe not. Is it more on this side? Getting it right in this area. I don't think I'll be able to pinpoint, but let's go slow. I should spray it. One of those places that likes to trigger it. Now it doesn't want to. It's like, yeah. Okay, well, let's spray it up and see. I don't think there's anything I'll be able to do to fix this. It'd be nice if I could, but realistically, I'm just okay, so I was also getting some stuff here. So, wait, we got bubbles at the steel, it looks like. I get my knee pads so I can nail down closer. But let's see what I'm seeing right there. Get a closer look. Unfortunately, I did not find the leak. It's all sprayed up, but nothing is jumping out. It's in the coil somewhere. The system's just gonna be written up for replacement. It's an R22, so I'm just gonna charge it up now so I can get cooling happening, but I've checked any fitting that I could actually repair. Checked the condenser coil. Nothing going on here. I mean, I didn't even see any oil, but I just sprayed anyway just to kind of check. Even sprayed along the tube sheet, because a lot of times that's where your leaks are in the condenser, but nothing. So I'm just gonna close this up, charge it up. Now I got everything put back together, all the doors on. I mean, I got a leaky evaporator, I can't pinpoint it. Let's plug this in. Always be careful, you don't want to bust a pin. I had a train pin pop the other day. It's downstairs, I heard it pop, and whew, it's like, what the hell was that? And before you know it, it was over. All the refrigerant was out. It stunk, but whatever. All right, so now I got my probes all connected. They're all blinking. We're gonna turn this on. And let's see. There goes the fan. And what do I got on my unit? So I got 157 is my standing pressure. 158. All right. Supply return. Wow, look at that. 80, 86. My supply is warmer than my return. I probably got my probes backwards, and I'm wondering why the big difference. So, probe manager. Not like it matters. I mean, this is after it goes through the machine, so maybe it is warmer. This is before it comes up. Now I'll see once I start it. Alright, so we just turned on. Let's open the fans. Purged. All refrigerant. And it's got its own port to go on, so I don't need my swivel tee. Okay. Let's see what we're doing with our pressures, where we at. Look at that. It's gonna bounce back though. It's not gonna stay that low. We're sinking, we're sinking. Wow, that's my discharge line. What the hell? Really? Is it that hot? No. Okay, discharge. That is really friggin' hot. Liquid. Okay. Let's go. Let's see. Supply return. Suction, liquid, discharge. Okay, yeah, the supply was warmer the whole time. Only one machine on right now. Okay, so home, change this to 22. All right, my superheat is it's high. Subcool, surprised it's even reading any subcool at this point. Give it a little gas, just a little bit, Okay, now I'm going in as a gas. I could just let it purr. I hate going this way, but I'm going as a gas right now. It's not even showing up on my gauge really. We're gonna go by subcool because it's the TXV. It's kind of strange not seeing this move. But I mean, suction lines, 82, subcools up to, it's saying 2.4, but I bet it's gonna go back into the 1 range. 90 liquid, discharge 208, a little high. But I got no superheat to cool it down. No split, 2 degrees. 83 degree suction. Okay, well, we need more. Now it's picking it up a little bit on my gauge. Not much though, it made it go up like a little bit, but that's not even the real pressure, so. I'd like to see this temperature on the suction come down a little. There we go. We're starting to drop. So, we're getting there. I mean, 82 is still warm. Discharge is not rising at least. It's gonna take forever going in this way. But it's saying 56. Turn that off. Let's see where this drops to now that I'm not charging it. This is gonna go to where the system really is now, which is not far off than what I was reading. It's a small circuit. I mean, how much refrigerant do I have in this circuit? What? Huh? Okay, sure. Yeah, see, it's right there. It's supposed to be right here. Contains, where is it? It's gone. Oh, it's on the bottom. Does it tell me anything? Nah. Okay, whatever. Probably has like 8 pounds in it. I mean, right now, suction pressure is 56. We're getting there. Discharge come down at all. Let's see, split. We're getting a split now, 8 degrees. Discharge is still 208 though. We don't have any cool gas coming back. Return, okay, 82, so let's add. We're gonna add gas. I don't know why I'm doing gas right now. I'm pretty gassy. What could I say? Those damn friggin' beans. The Chipotle was friggin' good. But the after effects is this hacker gets gassy, man. Better clear out. Can't help myself. It's just one asshole speaking to another. What could I say? Okay, well. Superheat's 48. Suction's only 81. We're up to a 10-degree split. 9.2. Okay. Discharge not moving at all. All right, let's add some more. I know I'm really low. There, the compressor's starting to sound a little better right now. You hear the change in the sound of that compressor? Started to get like into that better range. Like now it's starting to get more like return gas. So it's just pumping easier. But look, we're at 62 now, so split wise, we're only 10. Subcool, we're 2. Suction line is 80. 45 superheat. This is a piston. I would let it run for a little bit, but even now I wouldn't, because it's 63, it's like 90 degrees outside. So liquid line 96. Discharge is starting to drop. So the discharge line temp is coming down a little. Split 11 degrees. All right. So just give it a second. This is just so whatever I added has a chance to kind of balance out a little bit. I mean, I'm not doing liquid, so I probably should. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot of liquid. I don't want to be here forever. Actually, I'll go half and half. It's like coffee, half and half. The half and half, that's like a New York thing, half and half. Saying it that way, boom. 2, 3. Look at how much it jumped, the liquid hitting the probe. See how high this goes? It'll probably go back almost 80. Because it hasn't had time to move through the system yet to really cool down that pipe yet. We're going 75, 79. Almost at 80 again. Discharge is down to 203. Split wise, we're at 16 degrees. But suction pipe is 80 degrees still. Superheat 41. Subcool's only 2, down to 1.8. What does the app say the outside temperature is? Let's see. 87, real feel. 92, outdoor measurement 87. Okay. So now my liquid line is saying it's pretty good, the temp. Discharge 204, compressor sounds better. Suction should start to drop, I think. Subcool 2.3. Split 14. And yeah, suction came down 79.9. Okay, because we're getting close to that point as you start, if you start putting gas in, you're gonna hit that spot where you're gonna slip so fast and it's gonna go down like 20, maybe like 10 to 15 numbers. It'll sink on you. So I mean, right now we're starting to cool off. The suction pipe is getting colder. But let's give it, it's still not 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Brought it down to 60. Bet you it still goes to 80 before it comes back. And if not, that's great, that's progress. Progress is always good. So I had a phone call, but now we're at 38 degrees of superheat. We're only at 2 subcool though. But let's just see. Discharge has not come down a lot, so we're gonna add some more. What's our split right now? 13. Okay. Don't want to flood the compressor too much, so I lost pressure. Okay. Unfortunately, my camera overheated and shut down. The battery was close to dying anyway. I got another battery when I ran down to my truck to put something away. Right now I'm at 22 degrees of superheat, 2.2 of subcool, 70 degrees suction, 100 liquid, 189 discharge, approaches 13, outdoor air is 87. So it's doing pretty good. Split is 60, almost 16. But I'm just gonna give it a little shot. Not much, just a little shot. So, I mean, my return temp is 76. It's not like I got incredibly hot air going through. So, now let's see where this goes. That might be the nail in the coffin. What finishes it off makes it a perfect charge. Telling me my suction line is still too warm. Superheat though is good. Subcool's a little low. It's just getting into that good range. Liquid line temp, it's saying for the temperature outside isn't a decent, but my system's still not stable, so. What I hit. I don't even know what that does. I mean, I'm getting there. 20 degrees of superheat, I'm happy with. 68.3, that should come down a little. As it moves through the system, it'll definitely make that come down. 188 is my discharge, so it's split 16.5. It's doing pretty good. I know suction line is warm, but it is what it is. Do I juice it a little bit? Do I juice it a little bit, or is it just gonna drop? I think we've hit that point right where it's gonna start teetering. And if I give it another shot, I'll end up at like 59 on my next shot. It's already coming down a little. I know it's slow. I know it's like watching paint dry. This is like so boring. What could I say? Hey, but it is what it is. This is my life, what I'm dealing with. Somebody wants to do HVAC, this is what they gotta go through. This isn't, you just shoot it in and run. But let's give it that little tiny bit. Just that little bit. I'm gonna go straight liquid. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5. Okay, let's see how that recovers now. Suction line is saying 58. Boom, 65. Superheat 17. But that's 65. But let that liquid go through that circuit. See, as it starts returning, it's going to start to drop. That was my nail in the coffin charge. It's going to probably, I think this is going to drop to 59. Could be wrong, but I think when this is done, it'll be about 60 to 59 degrees right here. I mean, my approach is good, so my charge is almost perfect. Superheat 16. Suction temp is coming down. Subcool staying about 2.5, but it's good. Got that full column of liquid going. Split wise, we're 17. Discharge 185. So, yeah, I'm just gonna give it a minute. I mean, I'll stop you guys so you don't have to watch this, but I think I'm good. I like that superheat. I do. 17 degrees is a good superheat. So let me know that I'm boiling off quite a bit of refrigerant back into a vapor. That liquid refrigerant's becoming a vapor. Discharge, get out of here. It's come down quite a bit from that, whatever it was 2 something, like 20 or something like that, 220. I don't remember. Split wise, it's still 17, but better than nothing. It was almost nothing before, so. Oh, it's calling me a liar. That's what happened here. It knew that I wanted it to drop. It's like, nah, not gonna happen, dude. I'm not going down. You just told everybody that I'm gonna drop. I'm gonna hold my ground. I'm gonna hold my ground against you, against your shenanigans, and I'm not doing it. I'm not letting you be that hacker that you wanna be. I'm not letting the full potential of that hacker come out. I'm gonna make you throw another shot, a 22 in me. Because I want a little more like a junkie, just a little more. Give me a little more and a little more. I want a little more because I'm a junkie for 22. I'm gonna give the junkie, I guess, a fix. I don't know, maybe a little fix for the junkie. Here, junkie, here's a little fix. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Let's see where we just landed. Hopefully the junkie for 22, who's just craving 22 getting dumped in, hopefully that makes that drug addict for 22 happy. Or 22, what can I say? Don't we all love it? Won't we all miss it? I don't like that at all. Just became a little cold. I'll flip through checking things out so I don't keep looking. 18, 182, split 17.2. Superheat, I'm okay with that. It's still good. I mean, I don't mind seeing 12. I like being more closer to 15. That's what makes me happy. That does nothing. I didn't set that up. I mean, suction, that's perfect. 62 for a day like today. Liquid, I mean, I know people are gonna say subcool's too low, but it's really not. I mean, it's really not. My liquid line's at a good temp. Suction's a little warm. Yes, it's a little warm, but I don't want to keep mixing. Okay, it's in the good range now. It's in the green. I mean, I would like it, not for anything, about 58 right now, but I do have, I'm not dealing with a house that's got 70-degree return air, so I could live with what I'm at. 75 degrees is coming through my coil. I look at that, it's 18, no, 17.1 still. Okay. Not bad though, but it's closer to the top of that line where I prefer it to be more in the middle, like this guy. Subcooling, I like to be up a little bit more. but it's only there because I set this at 5. If I set this at 3, it'd be perfect. The unit doesn't have it. It says approach. So check, boom, check, check. Look, perfect. Isn't that interesting how that works? So, I mean, it is what it is. It's doing its thing. But I mean, superheat's 15. I like that. Subcool doesn't really move too much on this machine, so I'll be back. I'm gonna make sure all the screws are in any panels that are missing it. So let's see final numbers. Right now it's down to 72 inside, supply's 56, so my split has shrunk. Interesting. Wonder why my split has shrunk. Superheat is right under 15. Suction line is 61. Cooling is, subcooling is 27. Liquid line is 102. Discharge is 183. Approach is 16. Outdoor air is 86. But this is good. It's cooling inside really good. So, I mean, I know the split shrunk, but hey, surprised, but it's cooled off quite a bit though. .72 return airs. I'm surprised. I'm wondering what's going on with my probe. Why it's bouncing around. Why it went down a little. Both compressors are still going. So this stuff's not really moving anymore. It's balanced out. Just gonna leave it where it is. I don't like how I lost my split a little bit, but hey, it's still cooling. I mean, it brought everything down to 72 inside. So it's making the inside colder. This is squiggly line, so it's saying it's not stable. Look, now my split, is it rising? Whatever, it doesn't matter. It's cooling. It's all that matters. It's cooling off. It's pissing out a lot of friggin' water. I don't know why somebody made this trap almost as high as that. I mean, and then I got to get new PVC up here. They broke it. So, I mean, if you just put a little angle like that, it won't even need to come out that crack. It'll just flow right out like that. Perfect. Until I get back here. But I like these numbers. I'm happy. Till next time, I'm out. Like, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. You don't like it, give a thumbs down. It's all good. Till next time, I am out.